Hello? 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 Okay, we are now we are good. I just turned off my Wi-Fi on my phone, so now we are officially good. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Where today we're on a tier list. So you might be wondering, Ryan, you made this tier list months ago, literally months. I believe I made it in summer actually. I made it. I remember I made this tier list the day that uh I made Mission. I remember that. The day I made Mission was the day I made this tier list. So basically, originally I had a video. It's like an hour long. So then I just decided today, because I just finished editing and then I uploaded a couple minutes ago the tier list for No Cure. So I just decided to say, fuck it, I want to just go live, make this tier list available to the public. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this tier list live today, and you might be like, "You just uploaded on extra RDPM." I know. I wanted to go live, so I posted the video. I just tweeted, IG storied, "Hey, go check it out." And now we're left. Oh, I actually might have to keep my Wi-Fi on so that my IG story will be able to post this story because it's still uploading. So we'll keep it on for a bit. So yeah, we're here. Obviously, you guys should definitely go check out the No Cure tier list video and the No Cure tier list itself. Making tier lists. Yeah, I still have one more No Cure content to post, which is the BTS, which will be on RDPM 2. So yeah, there's not any more No Cure content for extra or the main channel. So the BTS will be on RDPM 2. Basically, whenever I get around to editing. So yeah, today we're doing this tier list. I did this in the past. So let me read off what we got today. We got greatest character ever. So this is for the characters, the banger characters that nobody else knows. Better than SML. Yes, this is like shit. These characters way better than Super Mario Logan's. Let's go. We got decent. These are the middle of the road characters. They're the characters that are like okay, they're not amazing, but they're also not like trash as hell. We got Matt. So Matt is for just the ones that aren't necessarily trash. They're not terrible characters. They're on the verge of being bad, but they're not like there yet, essentially. And then trash. Yeah, this is for the characters that are absolute dog water. And then I don't know. I don't know. It's just for the characters that you have no idea who the hell they are. And yeah, again, I made this months ago. Sadly, I will. The video was a big waste about that. But yeah, this live will be obviously going on the extra channel. And these are the characters from 2017 to 2022, or 2021, sorry. Because that's actually when I finished the thing. That's when I said, call it wraps at RDPM. So yeah, I'd love to do a tier list. So yeah, this will be another one. So there's two tier lists in one day, which is kind of bad for you guys. So yeah, tomorrow I'll upload the VOD because I don't want to upload two videos one day on extra. So I'll upload the VOD tomorrow, and then yeah, guys get two back-to-back videos, and the back-to-back videos are both tier lists. So yeah. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. So here are all the characters we have. As you can see, there's a variety of characters. I don't know why I struggle to get that word out, but you know. Okay, first we got Ibitua. So he was the cop, the cated voice. So you think is he the greatest character ever? You know what? I'm gonna put him decent. It might change over time, by the way, because I'm also gonna order them in which like so like if there's like three, so if it's like Mario, Luigi, Ibitua are all decent, and then I'm like, oh, Ibitua's better than Mario, I'll just put him above essentially. So yeah, we're ordering them as well. Now, Ibitua was a great character. He was very funny in the series. I think he was one of a kind character, but I have one problem with him, which is just the fact that he wasn't enough videos. He wasn't enough. I think the videos he was in, so he had two videos about himself, which were uh, the Cop's New Rule and the New Cop. I think what's the his first video was I think his first video was the New Cop, and then we got the Cop's New Rule. The reason Abitua was not in the title of any of the videos was because I had no idea how to spell Abitua. So yeah, that's the first reason. Then I thought the Cop's New Rule is just an easier title. So yeah. Also, we named him Abitua because this is funny. So we made a Nigerian character, and me and Kaden said So me and kid were just searching. We went on Google and we searched up just Nigerian names, and then we saw Ibichwa. Sounds like I'll beat you up. So we were like, you know what, screw it, Ibichwa. So that's how Ibichwa came to action. Yeah, and then the other video he was in was Mario Goes to Prison, which is one of my least favorite videos. I did that during COVID, and my editing skills were terrible. So yeah, Abidra was a decent. I think if he was in like one or two more characters, if he was in like another two videos by himself, he'd be better than SML. But I think he's a decent character. I think he's decent. So yeah. Now, depending on who else I put in decent, I might have to put Ibichwa in better than SML. But who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, next we got Cappy. This is a hard one. I'm gonna put Cappy in meh. I'm gonna put him in meh because he was in videos, but he's kind of more of a side character. So the side characters, I'll probably mostly put in meh. I might put a couple of decent, but they'll probably all be in meh. I think Cappy, his character was good. The videos that were about him were good, I would say. So what the most memorable one is Cappy's new shoes and the lost dog. I believe. I think he was also in Bruno and Edward's Adventures for an episode or two. So yeah, Cappy, I think the main problem was just I couldn't really do much with his character. I feel like every plush tuber who does stuff with Cappy, it's not like he's a character. He's like a good permanent main character in their story. I think that Cappy is just kind of the side character. I don't think he's like in the top three of these in anybody's plush videos. So yeah. Next we got Pikachu. Now this is an interesting one. Pikachu, I'm gonna put trash. Yeah, the first trash. Now he was in a couple videos, but he didn't really add that much to the story. He was in, I think he had a boxing fight with Waluigi. I think he was in Waluigi's boxing fight. I think he was in a video with Junior. I forgot which video, but he was in a video with Bowser Junior. Yeah, he was just again kind of like a side character, but he was worse because I lost the plush. Like, so I used to be in my basement, but then I stopped being in my basement. Some stuff happened, so I had to not be in my basement anymore. So then I moved up, but then when I moved everything back up to my room, I lost the Pikachu plush. I don't know if it was still downstairs at the time, or if like something happened to it. But I just forgot. I just lost it. I didn't know where he was. He was in a. He wasn't a. He was in more videos than Cappy. To be fair. I'm gonna keep him in trash because I don't. He's not really memorable as a character in it. So let's keep him in trash. Next we got Caden. So if you don't know, Caden technically is a character because his character did show up. Come on, man, the greatest character ever. So yeah, obviously Caden's character is there. I think, but yeah, there's not much to say there. Yeah, just Caden. I think what videos was he in? He broke the fourth wall quite a bit, where Caden was a character in himself. I think what was like the one thing with his character? I forgot. I know he was in one of the eating healthy school back to school episode. I remember he was like, and he was in like all the school episodes we did with Caden. He was in them. So yeah. But anyways, next character is Larry. Larry. I'm gonna put you decent. Yep, I'm putting him in decent. By the way, nobody's going in. I don't know because these are all my characters. So yeah. The reason I'm putting him in decent is because he didn't really have that much of a story. If it was his story, it was always with Junior. And he has historically one of my least favorite play videos I've ever created. So he is in the video titled I can't believe I have to say this. He's in the video Larry's Depression Day. So Larry's Depression Day, the video camera is upside down. I didn't know how to edit at that time. And it's just a terrible video all around. And I just remember him from that. But yeah, Larry was mostly only in content if it was with Junior. And I know there's a couple occasions where Larry's by himself, like Larry's new friend. Remember he was in that. But with Larry, I don't know. He just wasn't in enough videos for me to really rate like that. Well, he was in videos, but he never really had his own plot. It was always like he was with Ludwig or he was with Junior. So I think decent is a good place for Larry. He didn't really have much to say if it wasn't with Junior, essentially. Pac-Man. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. Pac-Man? Yeah. I'll put him in decent as well. I know I'm putting a lot of these in decent. I'll put him above a Pichu. I'm gonna put a Pichu above him. Strictly because a Pichu is more memorable. So, Pac-Man, so if you don't remember the diss track era, basically, there's a period in 2017 where Pac-Man, Tails, and I believe Kaden, there's this series we had where basically they would all make diss tracks at each other. And then I was like, you know what, let me make that a story. So then I made Luigi versus Pac-Man, and Pac-Man was like the main bad guy for the whole thing. Then he died. Yeah, he was a pretty interesting character. And here's a fun fact. I was planning on bringing him back after the Attack of Sven. So after I finished the Attack of Sven series, I was going to do this different series. I forgot what the hell it was called. But yeah, I was going to do this different series, and Pac-Man was going to be brought back to life. So yeah. But yeah, he's a decent. I think the reason I'm like on the verge, because he had way more character. He had way more character, way more of a character arc. He had way more of a personality than Larry did. Only thing I remember Larry having is just he's always annoyed at Junior. He wants to get Junior back and stuff. And he was really obsessed with Marvel and Harry Potter. So those were like the four things I remember about his character. Where Pac-Man is like he was this villain. He betrayed Tails. He wanted to kill Luigi. He hated Kaden. So yeah, Pac-Man just had more of a character arc. Ibitua just had way more of a personality than both of these guys, I think. He was just a villain to be a villain. He was just boring. I don't know. Yeah. The reason I didn't put Larry in Mez because he was in a good portion of the videos, and to be fair, he did give entertainment, like the whole Keys with Lemmy situation. That was pretty entertaining. So yeah. Ooh, next we got Twisted Freddy. He had a big character arc from helping kill Sven. Well, kill, not really kill. Sven, the Bird over and Edward's Adventures. And then he was Junior Sensei. So yeah, I'm putting him here because of the Attack of Sven series. If the Attack of Sven never happened, he would definitely be indecent because he was a good character in Bird's Adventure. He started as Sven's freaking guy who Sven tried to kill. Or no, he started as Sven's like minion is the word I'm looking for. He started as Sven's minion, and then he just turned out to be. And then he betrayed Sven, and then him and Sven had this rivalship. And then he became Junior's teacher, trying to teach him how to kill Sven. And then he died, and then Junior's like, oh, let's go kill Sven. Yeah, that was one of my favorite Attack of Sven episodes. I'm not even gonna cap. Yeah. So, oh, Officer Brolin Koopa, you can. I'm putting you in trash for Pikachu. Mainly because again he was a side character, but I think on the other hand he just didn't have enough. He was just a cop in it. Because Bowser was the cop, was the newsman, was all this stuff, and then the cop. And then I wanted Bowser just to be the news anchor guy, so I made Koopa the cop. So Officer Brolin Koopa was his name. He was in the end for a portion of it. He was a decent character to be honest with you. Just he didn't again. I think with him, Pikachu definitely. I'm gonna move Pikachu up here now. Now I'm thinking about it because this character had no personality. His personality was he's the cop. He didn't have any favoritism or anything like that. He was just the cop in it. So yeah. Princess Peach. Where am I gonna put you? I want to put you in decent. Oh, I didn't want to put you there. Sorry. I do want to put you in decent, but I'm gonna put you meh. I'll put you top of meh. Peach, kind of a boring character. She was there for Mario's purposes, essentially, and that was kind of it for Mario stories and stuff. I had this big ass idea with Peach where essentially, so the idea was gonna be was I was gonna get an actual because I use the Bowser puppet all the time, and I kind of wanted to move away from the Mario Bowser living together type of story, and I wanted to bring it to like their actual enemies. And the whole idea was he falls. Peach has been there forever. He falls back in love with Peach and tries to like just take her away from Mario essentially. And there's this whole story idea where Peach is the mother of Bowser Jr. But I forgot if Bowser forgot if like there was a spell where Bowser forgot or if there was a spell where Peach forgot. Bowser Jr. knows regardless. But yeah, I'll be right. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to do something real quick. You guys, so nobody's at my house right now. It's so funny because my bro's TV is on, and then I went into his room for a second to put something down, and his TV just started playing. Anyways, yeah, Peach. I had this whole character idea, and she was the mother of Bowser Jr. But yeah, that story never happened because I quit plush tubing before we could get to it. That's like there's a little with plush tubing. There's just some stuff that I regret about it. Like the only thing I regret really about it is just I didn't get to finish certain stories. I wish I could have finished the Attack of Sven. I really wish I could have finished the Attack of Sven saga. Then I also wish I could have done this whole Peach Bowser arc. So yeah, there's just a story reason wise. There's just a couple reasons I regret quitting so quickly and so fastly. So yeah. Yeah, Peach is mad because if the whole stuff about Bowser Jr. and all that stuff came for tuition, then Peach would be higher on the list. Domo, the guy who was like this big basketball star. He was in Bowser Jr.'s basketball training series. Just because he had a lot of character arc, I'm thinking about putting him. It's between these two. I'll put him here, just because he had more character. Oh, he had more of a character arc. He had more of a personality than all three of these people here. She was just Mario's love interest. Realistically, she was just the person who was. She was just a side character and just I guess the mayor of the town. These two just didn't. He is forgettable. I forgot his personality. And then Cappy, also forgettable. But Domo, as we know, he was like this basketball star, but he rigged the NBA and made him look like he's like this big basketball star, and then he had a tournament where he could face kids, so he would look very good. But then Bowser Jr. beat him, so they had to brainwash Jr. and Luigi to make it look like Domo is actually like the best. Domo is nobody could underestimate Domo, and everybody forgot about it. And the whole thing was there's going to be a return. There was going to be I don't know if it was going to be a series or a video, like part 1, part 2 video, but there's going to be one where Domo gets exposed, and then yeah, there's going to be this whole video. But again, never got to it because I quit. So yeah, I did a little MCU thing. So I put at the end Domo and Eggman will return. So yeah. Yeah, he had a lot of personality in that one video. He had more personality in that one video than Cappy had in the freaking, what, like 10, 12 videos he was in. More personality than Peach had in the videos. Peach? The thing is, she had a lot more personality than Cappy and Pikachu. So that's why she's at the top. I'm very, very... Because she had more personality. She didn't have more personality than Domo, though, I think. Harry Potter, you're also going trash. Harry Potter was in one video. I believe Let Me Meet Harry Potter. So me came to film it, bro. It was a terrible video. Basically, the whole video with Harry Potter. Essentially, the idea was so in the seventh movie, when during the Battle of Hogwarts, Voldemort teleports them to uh, our backyard, and then the whole idea is Lemmy hates them, and they're just arguing, and then I think he kills like Bowser Jr. or something. It's a mess of a video. It's like one of the worst me and Caden filmed. It's the worst Lemmy video we ever filmed together. But yeah, it was just a bad, and my British accent was terrible, and I kept messing up. I kept calling Hogwarts, I kept calling Hogwarts Asgard. And that was just a travesty of a video. He was in that one video, and I don't think he was in anything else. And here's the funny part: I have a Voldemort plush, and I believe Voldemort was in a video, but he's not on this list because fuck him. Okay, next we got Diddy. Yeah, I'll put Diddy in decent. I'll put Diddy in. I'll put him behind Abichua. Diddy, another character who had a lot of character. Though he had a big. His personality was basically he was a love of bananas, but he had some adventures with Brisket, Gizmo, Larry. Like, he was part of the group. He was also Luigi's son. So, yeah, and then there's going to be this video for Donkey Kong. So, when I got the Waluigi plush, I believe I did a video where Diddy Kong goes back to the zoo, because his whole thing is he escaped the zoo, and then Luigi's basically raising him as his son. But there's going to be a video where Donkey Kong kidnaps Diddy Kong again and tries to, like, keep him, and then Luigi comes and fights Donkey Kong. Another thing that never got to turn out because I never got a Donkey Kong plush. So yeah, but yeah, he's a decent character. Way more of a personality than these three. Way more of a personality than these three. Yeah. So yeah, he's here. I think at Beach Foot is just a bit of a better character, in my opinion, just because his humor and his personality, like it's better character. Yeah. Oh, U.S. Snake, Kaden voices. This is Kaden's worst character. I believe to be Kaden's worst character. So, so U.S. Snake was he was the class. He was a classmate. He also, I think the only video I fully remember U.S. Snake being in was Lemmy the Rapper, where they just kept making diss tracks and he was just a racist. Yeah, he's top trash. Because his whole thing was his only personality trait was he's American, and like he was just this guy he was just a weird guy. I don't know. He was American, and he was only I don't remember him being in any video except Lemmy the Rapper, which is kind of sad. So yeah, he is. I think if he was in a couple more videos, he might have been meh. But his whole thing was he's just Alabama. He was just American. That's his whole character trait. That's all U.S. Snake was. So yeah. Next we got Brisket for the OGs. So he was in a little bit of the other videos, but he was in like the 2017, 2018 videos mainly. So basically, he was the guy who was obsessed with Halo. He was Gizmo's brother. He thought like fifth. Tyler voiced him for a bit, then I voiced him. Where are we gonna put you? As a character, fully, I'll put you more of a character than Cappy, to be honest. I can't disrespect him for putting him in trash, but he is leagues below everybody in this category. Because he started off as a main character, him and Gizmo started off as main characters, but then he kind of just developed to a background character in the school videos. Really, I don't even think Brisket was in the finale. I don't think he was in the. I know Gizmo was in the end, but I don't think. Wait, was yeah, Gizmo was definitely at the end, but I don't know if Brisket was in the end. Something to think about. Okay, we got the Easter Bunny. Oh my god, bro, I am doing myself dirty here. Anyway, so we got the Easter Bunny. Where am I gonna put you? I'll put you here. I think his character was more interesting than the other three. They're in trash. He wasn't Harry Potter trash. He wasn't Brolin Koopa garbage. Where? Oh my gosh. Okay. I either have to put Brolin in the same category as the Easter Bunny. So either I put Brolin here, or I move the Easter Bunny down. I'll put Brolin up here because I think Brolin more videos and I guess had a little bit more characterism than the Easter Bunny. So yeah, the Easter Bunny, good character. What was he? So he was in the Easter Bunny Gets COVID. I believe he was in all the Easter specials. I think he was in Cappy's April Fools or Easter Fools or something like that. So yeah, this was Big C. Nah, Easter Bunny was a decent. He also talked like this, but I think he had a higher pitch of voice than Brisket did. So yeah, Easter Bunny. He was a good. A lot of the comedy based characters will be in this tier. Like these two are comedy based, so I doubt all any characters who didn't have like a good character story will be in the top two. The memes, okay? Just listen. BJ! That sounded very. Okay. Bowser Jr. Where's Bowser Jr. going? No, he's not trash. Calm down. He's one of the characters I use the most. I'm gonna put him better than SML, you know. And I will put him above him. I don't think he's a goated character. I think just because he was in the most videos than any of the other plushies, I'm pretty sure. He just didn't have as much of a character arc as the people who are going to be in this tier. And he was mostly a comedy character, but he was like one of the greats, bro. He was one of the goats. Like I can't even lie. He was the main protagonist in Bowser. Yeah, he's like one of those characters. Okay, he's like a character where it's just he's a goat, but you can't really explain why he's a goat. Get me? He's a goat, but you just don't know why he's a goat. He just is a goat. So yeah. Next we got Chucky. So Chucky was this is Chuck, which is the teacher. Then we got the teacher's son. Where am I gonna put you, Chucky? He was a bit funny. I'll put him top of trash. Chucky just didn't have a lot to really add. He was just the annoying teacher's son who he hated. Originally, there was gonna be a video where it was Chuck's family, so I got a big Chuck Bird plush, and I put a fake mustache on him, so it was gonna be Chuck's dad, then Chucky. And yeah, that video never came to fruition. And yeah, he became just the annoying character in the school videos. And yeah, he didn't really add anything. He was just, it's not like his fault that he's trash. He just never made it. Like, this character and these characters are actually trash. Like, these two characters are actually trash and they're not good characters. But this character is like, he can go, like, this character's just, it's not his fault he's bad. He just wasn't in enough videos. And I guess you could say the same about Peach and Brisket. Those two characters, they would be decent, maybe even better than SML if Peach had more videos, if Brisket had more videos. So yeah, them two. Waluigi! I will never do that again. I'm very sorry for y'all. Okay, where's Waluigi going? I'm gonna put him better than SML. He was in quite a bit of videos again with the comedy. Again, he's one of the characters, which is not why, but he's a goat. He was in a lot of videos with Wario, obviously, and yeah, Bowser Jr. and him are like two of the characters I use the most. I think Waluigi was good, just because of his personality. He was just like the normal Waluigi personality, character trait, and yeah, I don't remember him being in too much serious. Oh no, he was in the beginning. He was in the first or second Attack the Sven video. I think he was in the second Attack the Sven video, but he was in one of them too. He was in one of them two Attack the Sven videos, and yeah. Tap out the haters. Yeah, he was just a goat, man. Tiny. So Tiny was a character voiced by Tyler. I believe he was King Dice's friend, which is funny because King Dice is right here. He was the most memorable video with him is Tiny and Long Kong's milkshake. He was funny. He was very funny. As a kid. Oh yeah, he was also the owner of the subway, the owner of the hotel. So the whole thing was he was gonna be the guy who like owns a bunch of stuff. I'll put him bottom of here. He was funny. He was in a couple videos, but he's like, there's some characters who, even though they weren't in like a lot of videos, even though they didn't have like amazing character development or like they weren't like a good, like they weren't a foundation character, they might just be so like their character in a couple videos were just so good that they have to be there. Like Domo, for example. Domo, one video, two videos. He was in two videos, but he was such a good character. Like his whole story and shit was so good that he's above all the people who were like Peach, who was in way more videos because he's a better character. Yeah. Anyways, uh, so yeah, that's why Tiny Tiny is there. He was just funny. He was a funny ass character. Tyler did his voice really well, to be fair. And yeah, speaking of Tyler, we have another character he voiced, King Dice, the rich man. Tiny owned everything, but King Dice had the peas. What videos do I remember? King Dice, again, comedy character. What video? What was his main video? I think maybe I remember most is what's it called? I think it's either called King Dice's credit card or Larry steals King Dice's card. Basically, the episode is King Dice gets his credit card stolen by Larry. Or not, yeah, stolen by Larry. Larry buys some stuff. He misses a couple of the money, and then he says you have to pay him back. Brisket tries to kill him. Blinky helps him. Yeah. I also remember him from King Dice's. What was the video called? I forget. I don't know. I'm swearing so much. I forgot what video he was from. Oh, the end. The end. He was also in. He helped pay for the final explode. He helped pay for basically how he basically helped them put the house on fire, and then he ran off, which was gonna be Here's a fun fact. The reason I didn't kill every character off, one of the reasons is because that'd be a very sad ending if I killed every single character off. Another reason is because in case I wanted to continue plush tubing, I could do that. And I could use King Dice as a villain, as a character who they try to track down, because he's responsible for Mario's death, Bowser's death, everybody who died in the fire. So, yeah. But where am I going to put King Dice? Where am I going to put him? Where am I going to put him? Am I going to put him in decent? Am I going to put him in maybe church? He was in videos. Again, he was kind of a side character. He was never really a main character. Oh, yeah, I guess the video where it's introducing King Dice. He was also part. Oh, yeah, he was also in. Oh, bro, he has to go here. I'm not even going to cap it. He has to go here. He has to go here. His humor was incredible. He was in a lot of videos, and the videos he was in were like some of my favorites. Like, I remember King Dice's Smash Raids. We made a diss track out of that. It's privated now, sadly. But there's we had Waluigi's diss track. He made a diss track on Waluigi because he kept losing in Smash. That was a funny ass thing. I remember that was a really fun recording. Yeah, he was just a funny character, all around good. He was part bird. He was French. It was just amazing. Fun fact: I've never played the Cuphead. I've never played the Cuphead games, but King Dice I thought was such a cool character. I would just add him anyways. So yeah, better than SML. Now we have the man, the myth, the legend, Long Kong. So Long Kong was Diddy Kong's brother, who lived with him and Luigi and stuff. Where am I gonna put you? We're not in a lot of videos. I'm gonna have to put you in trash, my G. There's no. Chuck is ahead of you, and the reason is two reasons. Personality. He didn't really have a personality with besides being kind of like a Diddy Kong copy. He was like a Diddy Kong clone. So he was essentially Diddy Kong, just he wasn't bananas. And I think he didn't go like bananas. He went more like bananas. Ooh ooh ooh. Which I mean, okay. He was in Tiny and Long Kong's Milkshake. Again, didn't have a personality at all, so he just deserves to be in trash if I'm being honest. Yeah. Again, maybe if he was in more videos, I could have put him in trash, but you know. The GOAT, Eddard! Oh, it's me, Eddard, Crazy Foxy. So, you might be wondering, what the hell? Where's that in? Bro, I'm sorry. He has to go greatest character ever. Like, Eddard was so amazing. Like, he was... he was so good. He was funny as hell, I'm not even gonna lie. He was a good character. He was in Birdo and Edge's Adventures. I think what I like about a character like Eddard is he had the humor on his side. And he had... So he had the humor, and he also had the emotion. So he had, like... He was really good in the videos, like... He was really good in some of the videos, like... Eddard's Obsession, Eddard this, Eddard that, Eddard this, Eddard that. But he was also really good in Berto's Eddard's Adventures, which was more of a serious. The Attack is Fed. So yeah, that's why he's the greatest character ever. And honestly, he was, I'm pretty sure, I know people who watch my videos said that he was one of the best characters. Hello, it's me, Crazy Foxy. Yeah, Eddard was such a dope-ass character. I'm probably gonna cap. I loved it. Playing Eddard, I loved being Eddard, I loved King Eddard. No. Eddard was good. And yeah, greatest character ever. He's above all these people, humor-wise. The only thing that's bad is he didn't have a lot of character development. He didn't have any character development, to be honest. He was just the same. But yeah, he was the greatest character ever. Can't even count. Birdo. Yeah, you're gonna go in trash as well. Not even gonna cap. I'm being harsh on myself a little bit because when I first recorded this, I remember I didn't put a lot of characters in trash. And I was like, wait a second, because you know how when you make a tier list and then you close the tab, it just shows the tier list and you have to reset it. So I went back, looked at the tier list, and it was like, and I realized a lot of these characters are trash. So, Birdo. What's wrong, Birdo? She a bit. No, I'm joking. She was just, again, Yoshi's love interest. She was, you know what? She was a bit better than Peach. Her personality, I guess. But she wasn't in enough videos. I'll put her here. I'm gonna put her here. Just because I'm just thinking it, she had a bit of more of a personality than some of the people. She had more of a personality than Long Kong and U.S. Snake and Harry Potter. She had way more of a personality. She was in a lot more videos than these characters. So yeah, she has to go to bed. I think she has to go to bed. I have a lot of bad characters, is what I'm realizing. But hey, characters are good. We cut the homie. The homie. I forgot your name. Mite. So he was Lemmy's dog. He was in the video called Lemmy's New Dog. He was also in the video. He was also just a side character, and he was like, I want a dog. He was funny. I'll give him that. He was very good. I'm gonna put him in decent actually, because as side characters go, he had personality. He wanted to die. He was funny. He worked really well with Lemmy's chemistry. So yeah, I would say he is right there. Next, the character that I don't believe anybody will know. Halo. Master Chief. He was the original teacher, people. So I know Chuck is the teacher now, but basically he was for the first ever back to school series for the first. Because so I did back to school. So I did school, back to school. So I think I did three back. I did three like full ones. So I did school, then I did back. So I did the original school series with Master Chief. Then I did back to school, the first series with Chuck, and then I did the third one with Caden, and then I did did one episode of the COVID one, and then I didn't do any other episodes. So basically, he was the first one, and he was. I don't remember his character a lot, but I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him in meh. I'll put him at the bottom of meh for people. How about that? But just because he's an OG, I don't think anybody will remember him. Also, with him, he was also kind of gay. No, I'm joking. That was a joke before anybody gets mad. But yeah, I guess also with his character comes. Yeah, so the reason I didn't always do Halo is because I didn't use the whole outfit. I just wore the mask, and I remember for the second season, I just wanted to use plushes instead of that, so I switched from mask to plush, and that's why Chuck became the teacher. And then yeah, bro, he's just an OG. I don't remember him a lot. I remember him like somewhat. And I remember when I did my thumbnails, I would put just his mask down, not me in the mask. It's kind of funny. Okay, next we got Ricky, which Ricky is the character, which is Luigi's forgotten son. And yeah, and he was like the cool kid, always trying to beat up Ludwig. And sadly, he was Luigi's forgotten son, and his name's Ricky after my now deceased cat. Rest in peace. So where does Ricky go? Ricky, again, side character, did have a bit more of a personality than the people in Trash. I'll put him there. I know a lot of the characters are bad, man. Just we're in the side character territory. We're not in the main character territory yet. Like, I guarantee you, like, from this list on, there's not going to be too much more male or trash. There's going to be more decents and more better than SML, so I trust. Okay. Yeah, he had more personality than Birdo, Halo. He definitely had more personality than them two. Definitely had way more personality than the people in here. He wasn't more funny than Tiny. He wasn't more entertaining. Why? Okay, I'm sorry. You has to move. You has to move back there. I can't believe you were in front of Tiny. Roland as well, bro. Okay, we have to reassemble this a bit. Okay, put you in front of the Easter Bunny. To be fair, I guess. We'll put you all there. Yeah, that's a decent list right now. So Tidy just moved up. Bro, why is Tidy all the way back here, bro? Like, you know what? I'm putting him second. I don't care. I might even put him first, man. I'm on the verge. So basically, with what was I saying, Ricky? Yeah, he had a bit of a personality, more than everybody behind him, I would say. So yeah, Ricky is meh. Next, we got Blicky. I know I said I wouldn't put too much more in meh. Listen, man. he had a bit of videos. He had a little bit of a story. He was there with the whole Pac-Man stuff. He defo had a bit of personality. He was just a side character as well, but definitely more of a side character than all the other side characters here, which are everybody below him. So yeah, Plinky. Not too much to say. Baby Thor. Not a lot of you remember. Again, he's an OG. He's OG. So him, Sonic, Tails, and Baby Thor were like the three characters. Tyler voiced them again. Wasn't in too many videos. But I remember his personality was he's just a violent child. And I remember I was gonna make a whole return, but I never did it. Where am I gonna put you? Where am I gonna put you? I'll put you bottom. I know, I'm sorry. He had a bit of a personality, so he was in like 3 videos, but he had a lot of personality, so yeah. He had a lot of personality, just not enough screen time, let's say. So bottom of meh. He's not quite these 3 level. And I'm very, very, very close to moving him to Matt, but I'm not quite you, don't worry. Chuck, the teacher, yo, let's go, Chuck. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in Matt now. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you in decent. See, guys, I'm putting him in decent now. You can't get mad at me. So, why am I putting him in decent? Why am I putting it? Because he had a personality. He hated his life as a teacher. He didn't want to be a teacher, but he still was. Yeah, he would have been trash. He wouldn't even be a character if he wasn't that. Also, with him being indecent, I believe he would be better than SML, but he didn't really have that much more of a character development. And I tried to switch it up. I tried to make him say "caca" after every sentence, but two things was it was just kind of getting annoying and it was just irritating. And also, I felt like it was kind of like for Diddy Kong, and I felt like that made Diddy Kong special. So I didn't want to do like "caca" like back and forth. So yeah. Sven, we got Sven, the OP character. Ooh, is he better than SML? Is he the greatest characters ever? Where is he? I'm gonna put him greatest character ever. No, I'm not putting him in front of Enter. Why? He was the villain, yes, but he didn't have too much comedy with him. He didn't have any comedy with him, to be fair. So, a lot of people don't act. Only the OGs will know how Sven came to the story, which is Fata Foxy. He was originally Fata Foxy's pet, but then something drastic happened. That I will not repeat that joking. I think the whole villain arc, how his villain arc started, was everybody forgot about him. So he turned evil, and then eventually he became a character who wanted to take over the world. So yeah, and by the way, Brain Earth's Avengers, the whole point of that series was to have more videos with characters that I don't use. So I was gonna use characters I used less. So that's why, because Bird Edward were like at the time I didn't use those characters a lot. So all the characters were characters I didn't use a lot, which one of them was Fen, and that's why I made Fen the villain. And then yeah, it's so funny because Fen went from being this side character, barely seen, nobody really liked him like that, and it wasn't like he was like a very forgettable character to be probably up there with one of the most memorable characters in RDPM history. So it just shows. Yeah, he had a lot better character arc, better just development as a character. He was a sick character. Even in the finale, he was sick. So yeah, he had to be above these 4. So yeah, guys, I put a character, best character ever can be called down. Okay, next is Loot Lava. Yeah. Had no personality, first of all, I think I should say. No personality. He was a character for Fortnite. The only video is the dead game. That's the only video I remember from him. I remember bits and pieces of the video where he came through because the reason I remember that is because he actually had a very good start for him. I remember him that for one reason. He died. No, I remember because my room was getting painted at the time. So I recorded a video everywhere but my room. That's why I remember him. And that's also Voldemort was in that. Well, yeah, Voldemort was a servant for Sven, and he's not even on this list. He had way more shit than Harry ever did. So why is he here, bro? Nah, but yeah, Loot Llama, trash. He was the only memorable video he was in was the Dead Game, which is just where he goes past, present, future, trying to figure out how to make his game alive again. I think he got trapped there as well. I think he couldn't leave. Like, I don't even, the afterlife for dead video games. Chuck was there, he just looked everywhere for this shit. And he didn't even have a personality in that video. His whole thing was he was just worried because he was also delusional because he thought his game was doing well at the time. The whole joke was Fortnite was dead. I mean, Fortnite's even more dead now, man. But yeah. Lizzie the Lizard. So, started off as Sonic's rival. Somebody who beat Sonic in a race. And then turned into a bitch boy. No. No, he turned into, just fence servant. So, I believe Lizzie the Lizard. I know y'all gonna be mad. Because I keep putting characters in this tier. I'll put him. But one second, guys. I'll be right back. Guys. So guys, I'm back. So yeah, with Lizzie the Lizard, yeah, he was fence servant. He had a decent. You know what? Nah, bro, this guy was barely. You know what? I'm putting him in judge. I don't care. He was barely in any videos. He was just fence servant at the end, and it wasn't even like he was a good servant. Yeah, he was only. Yeah, no, you don't deserve to be there, Lizzie. Eggman. Again, one of his fence servants, but he was. How about you? Yeah, I'll put you there. That's a good spot. Pikachu, I feel like, is way too high. I need to move Pikachu down. Yeah, Pikachu has to... Yeah, Pikachu can go there. So, with, obviously, Eggman, he was fence servant. He was his most loyal servant. He had a lot more character arc. He was also, comedy-wise, he was good, because he was in all the Sonic ones. The most iconic video I remember being in was the Sonic movie video. I forgot. I think it's called Sonic Gets Teleported. It's basically the plot of the Sonic movie. Just my own twist on it with Eggman, but yeah. Eggman was in that video. Yeah, he was a bad character. Not even gonna cap. I have a lot of bad characters, I'm realizing. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Sonic! Hey guys, it's me, Son, the Hedgehog. And you are good. Yeah, here. That's a really good spot. Honestly, that's a banger spot for Sonic. What was Sonic's problem? Let's say it together, kids. He was boring. He was kind of like Cappy, where it's kind of just, I went with the normal route with Sonic. I didn't try to do something different. He was just kind of the normal Sonic type character. What's his most iconic video was probably this. I can't really remember a lot with Sonic, but yeah, he was a decent character. His videos were okay. He was just okay. I would say he's better than a lot of these guys right here. I'm gonna put Larry above Pac-Man now. Now I'm thinking about it, because I'm just like, he's in way more videos. His comedy was way better than Pac-Man's. Pac-Man's just iconic, in my opinion. Pac-Man just is an iconic character because of the whole distraction that happened at that time. So yeah. I think that's a banger spot for Sonic. Banger spot. He's definitely not in this because he's just Mario. The whole plush series. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in trash. No. Mario. I did a better Mario voice than Chris Pratt. No, I'm joking. I just did my normal voice, which is better than Chris Pratt's impression. But anyways, Yeah, put you in front of Sonic. He had more characters than Sonic. He didn't really have a personality besides just being the stressed out guy. I think he just he just wasn't amazing. Just he wasn't like a, he just wasn't a good. He was kind of bland. I'm not gonna lie, he was just a bland. I used him a lot, but he was bland. He was mainly there for Luigi stories, which is kind of weird to say because you would say about the reverse, like Luigi's only there for Mario stories. But no, Mario was really only there for Luigi stories. And yeah, again, I kind of went the normal route, which is doing some basic shit with Mario. I didn't try to do anything different. Where with King Dice, I did something different, right? With Sven and Ennard, I did something different. With Tiny, I did and there's just characters where I did stuff different with them. I just had a spin on it. Where with Mario and Sonic, I did nothing like to change that up. All I did was with Sonic. I didn't really do anything to change him up. At least with Mario, I did like some stuff. I forgot what at the moment, but I remember I did some stuff to change up Mario. But yeah, Helpy! Oh my god! Ooh, ooh, I have the second trash can again. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put you here. I kind of want to move Ricky down a bit. I'm not going to though. I'll leave Ricky. With Helpy, so he was the character who was just a drug addict, but his drug was new video games, so he would smell new video games, and apparently that got too high. And he was, I beat to his rival. He had again, I'm putting him here because he had a spit. His character had a spit. He had a spit on his character, but it wasn't just, I guess, what normal people would do with Helpy. He was like a drug addict. He was this weird guy. Nobody really liked him. He was one of the only FNAF characters who I'm pretty sure I didn't make related to any of the other FNAF characters because I made Twisted Foxy. I'm pretty sure I made Twisted Foxy and yeah, I made Twisted Foxy the brother of Crazy Fox or Funtime Foxy. I made Crazy Foxy the brother of both, and then Ennard was like a mutual friend, and then Twisted Freddy I believe was also a friend. But yeah, Helpy is the only FNAF character where I just made him by himself, his own entity, without any of the FNAF storylines. So I like him. I did a twist on his character. I think he just wasn't in enough videos, and his humor wasn't top notch. He was kind of. He had one video by himself where Broly Koopa was chasing him down, and then he just turned into like I Beach was Nemesis. And yeah, he was in Helpy. He was probably side character in a couple other videos, but he was also the main videos was Helpy, um, the new cop, and the cop's new rule. Were the three videos I remember him being in. And yeah, I could say that I liked Helpy more than I liked all of these characters. So yeah. Asa's next. Put you there. Yoshi. Again, I kind of just did the same old routine with Yoshi. Like Sonic, Mario, and Yoshi are like three of the characters were just I did the same stuff with them. But the only difference is I did way more videos with these two. I did way more videos with these two. There was way more stories with these two. They were way more part. He was way more part of the attack as Fen. They were part of like the bigger stories. Where Yoshi, absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing. But does that mean he's bad? Yes, it does. Don't question me ever. No, but Yoshi, he could have been a banger character if I'm being honest with y'all. Banger. He could have been a banger, but he decided to be a bit no. He was barely in it. He was. I remember it was Funtime Foxy and Yoshi who got kidnapped in the Birdwood Adventures, and that's why they went on their whole adventure thing. So yeah, but sadly, I'm gonna have to say Yoshi just wasn't that cool. Yeah, he had a lot of videos as well. To be honest with you, he had a lot of videos, but then I just gave up on him as a character. So yeah. Okay, we got Johnny from Johnny Got Fired. Oh my gosh, I have to put him in greatest character ever. Come on now, I have to put him here because he started the whole thing. First ever video, And yeah, there would be no Ryan Da PlushieMan if there was no Johnny. So Johnny has to be in greatest character ever, if I'm being completely honest with you. Good job, Johnny. Good job. You made it big leagues. Okay, so next we have the Koopaling's mom. No, this isn't Bowser Jr.'s mom. This is the Koopalings. I had a whole story. When I got all the Koopaling plushies, it was going to be this thing where their mom, where Bowser had all the kids with this mother, so Lemmy, all of them, and Bowser Jr. thinks this is his mom, but then Bowser reveals to Bowser Jr. that this ain't his mom, this is the Koopaling's mom. Basically, the Koopalings just kept them, and then notice how one at a time they kept going. So basically, it started with Larry. I forgot how Larry's went. Then Lemmy's went where he couldn't deal with his mom anymore because he hated his mom, so he went to live with his dad, Junior Larry. And then Ludwig, it was he was worried for Lemmy. He didn't know where Lemmy was, so he went in to see Lemmy. So yeah, it. She has to go in trash. Like she was just in the background, and I'll put you above Harry Potter. And she was in the Mother Day special. I remember that she was in the Mother Day special. But yeah, she was in 2 videos, and she had nothing, so she has to go trash. You can't put her anywhere else. Tails. Now, this is gonna shock people. I'm gonna have to put Tails here. Yeah, I'm putting Tails in better than SML. Cause Tails, I went a different route with him. Didn't it? I didn't go with the he was smart, but I went he married Funtime Foxy. Hated the finale. He started it as so he had 2 things. He was the diss track one with Pac-Man for like a bit, and then he was just Sonic's sidekick. But then I switched it up, and he was involved with the FNAF characters, and he was this whole new entity. And I was like, how am I using Tails? How do I like Tails as a character more than Sonic? So yeah, I think Tails, just because I switched up on him, and just because he had way more of a personality than Sonic in Mario, I have to put him there. I have to put him in better than SML. And like, yeah, cry to me. This is a surprise. I like. It is close to being decent. I don't think he's better than any of these characters, but it is close. It's decently close. Okay, Lemmy, the goat. It'd be disrespectful if I didn't put Lemmy here. Now, Lemmy again didn't really have the serious run with it, but his videos were all jokes. Like my favorite videos were probably with Lemmy. Lemmy's new ball was the first one. That's not one of my favorites. Back to school videos with Lemmy were always jokes. And Lemmy was just like Caden's best character. And that's it. Caden's best character. And yeah, I think Lemmy just didn't have the serious route with him. But even then, his character was still jokes. So I can't put him in front of Ennard. But Lemmy's definitely the greatest character ever tier. So there's 3 greatest character ever, by the way. These guys don't count. These are just for memes. Calm down. But yeah, there's 3 greatest character ever. That's dope. DJ Cracker! So he was the DJ. The videos I remember it was Domo's thing. What was it called? Domo. Sure, it was the Bowser Jr.'s basketball training finale, and I remember him in Waluigi's band. And oh yeah, he was also in Let Me See Your Dog. DJ Cracker. I'm gonna put him top of trash. He had more of a personality than everybody, but it's not. I don't think. You know what? I'm gonna put you there. I'm also gonna put Birdo above these 2. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put. So yeah, DJ Cracker can go above them. I think with DJ is okay. Also, Pikachu needs to like go there. Yeah, I like the list. I like the list so far. So yeah, DJ Cracker more personality than these 2. Way more of a character than these 2. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Guys, this isn't Luigi. I'm gonna save Luigi for last. No, I'm a man of my word. So, this is Luigi 2. I'm Luigi 2. So, where am I gonna put him? What are these 2? It's either bottom, better than as well. I'm gonna put him. Nah, I'll put him behind Abitua. Because Abitua I think is more iconic. Luigi 2, he was just Luigi's clone for the first video. Then where Luigi got kicked out. So in the video, I believe Mario's iPhone SE Series 2. That's why I got the iPhone SE Series 2. They revived Luigi 2, and then Mario said, "Oh, I don't want Luigi 2 living with us." Luigi said, "Yeah, sorry, you can't live with us." And then he got this revenge arc saying, "I hate Mario." Then in Detective Finn, he's the reason Mario died. So then Luigi, because he thought he bossed Luigi around to him and Luigi could be friends and shit, and then Luigi killed him because he's like, "You killed my brother," and it's like, damn. And he didn't even fight back because he didn't want to, bro. So Luigi 2 was crazy. Yeah, his character development was amazing, I think. But as character-wise, all these characters are way better than him. So yeah, I'm very tempted right now to put Abichua like above Twisted Freddy. Well, we'll see. ER. So he was homeless. He was homeless, broski. I think you're in this bracket. Yeah, I think you're in this bracket right here. Yeah, you're definitely in this bracket. So, as you see, we got Eeyore, Koopa. So yeah, Eeyore, homeless guy. He was in a couple videos. I don't remember exactly which. He was mainly a background character, but he was decent. He was a decently funny character. So I've had him since I was a baby. So he's a really worn out plush. So I was like, okay, he'll be the homeless guy. So yeah, I don't think he's trash at all. I think he had his moments. So yeah, Eeyore, Bowser, main man Bowser. Where am I gonna put you? You know what? Thinking about it. It's either here or it's here. I'm gonna put him here. He was a forgettable character. I'm not gonna lie. He didn't have a lot of stories by himself towards the end. Also, Bowser, yeah, and really they're only for Luigi and Mario's. But the reason he's so high up and decent is because of his, like, how I switched his character up. He was a cop, he was a news anchor, and he was just, like, yeah, I think his character was really interesting as a character, and he was I liked him a lot more than I liked, yeah, I liked him a lot more. I think his character arc, his character story was good. He would definitely be here, maybe even here, if the whole Peach stuff happened. If that storyline I talked about earlier with Peach happened, then yeah, he would definitely be, like, one of these two. So yeah. Yeah, that was Ludwig von Hupp. I'm gonna put you exactly one over Larry. Yeah, because Larry, he had way more of a personality than Larry, but I don't think he's better than any of these characters right here. Yeah, and his whole, like, so originally his thing was Larry was his best friend, but he hated Junior because Junior was next in line to be in the. Junior was Bowser's favorite child, and Larry and Junior were best friends. So his thing was, oh, he wanted to be Larry's best friend, so he wanted to kill Bowser Jr. But then I kind of abandoned that story arc and just made him the smart one, the character who's just doing shit. And I'll say this about Ludwig. He was good. Like, I think he's one of the most hated on characters because I think it's people who have talked to said he's kind of filler. I was like, damn. Yeah, but, I brought that story arc back in the end. I said, a little sneak peek. I think Larry said in the video, why this book does it say plans to kill Bowser Jr.? And it's like, oh shit, that's just a reference. Now, the question is about that. Is it a message? Is it a thing saying, is it something he wrote recently? Or is it just a book he had from the past and they dug it up? Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, Lebby is definitely the top out of all of Bowser's children, though, funny-wise and just character-wise. Like, bro, so much of Lemmy's stuff was improvised. It was so amazing because I told Kate a genuine idea, and I actually told Kate to stop breaking the fourth wall, but bro was like, nah. And yeah, a lot of the shit, like the key stuff, Kaden just came up with, bro, and I was like, yo, this is genius. So yeah, I love Larry and Lebby's chemistry a lot more than anybody else's chemistry. I think them two chemistry is amazing. But yeah, Lebby, he's such a dope character. I'm not even gonna cap. He's so fucking dope. Who's next? Okay. James. Subway. he had his moments, but altogether he's trash. Just because he wasn't in enough videos, okay? He just wasn't in enough. I think he was in Wario's Tough Job. And Wario gets a new Wario's job. So when he gets hired at Subway, and then when he has to deliver people their Subways from during COVID. Those are the only two videos I remember him being in. And he was mediocre at best in both of them. Yeah, I just wanted a way to put him into the series, to the Ryan Da PlushieMan, because I was like, yeah, I have this plush. Why not just put him in the series? So yeah, that's what I did. Gizmo. Now, where am I gonna put him? Where am I gonna put the G? The number one guy, Gizmo. This might come as a shock, but I'm gonna put him above Brisket. Yeah, character-wise, he was a guy who was obsessed with math. He technically started the whole thing, if you think about it. He technically started it. He started it with the whole I'm trying to think what it's called right now. He started it with Mario gets it. So basically, I did the whole. So I went to Ottawa for Canada's Canada Day. So Canada's 150th anniversary. 150 years. Yeah, it's Canada Day. Basically, 4th of July like that, but Canada, and it was the 150th. And I went there and I did a bunch of videos with Mario Elephant stuff, and that's just gonna be part time. Then I came back. I got the Gizmo plushie, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I've been doing from the start, but I'm also gonna slowly do some plush videos. I'll slowly I'll do a couple here and there, here and there. I'll do a couple, and then yeah, and then Christmas it turned into my main thing. So yeah, yeah, Gizmo gets the origin, but also his character of the math was good. His shyness was good. He became sadly it's because of the end. These two would be higher if I stopped plushing videos in 2019. Because in 2017, 2018, they were like a lot of plots with them. But then I think the last video I did with Gizmo solely by himself was where him and Bowser Jr. got their test switched. That was like one of the back to school ones. That's the last one I remember. I might have done a different one, but I know him. I know he was just a back to school one kid, background kid. These two were just background characters towards the end, which is kind of sad. But life goes on. Fanta Foxy. Where am I gonna put you? I'll put you in decent. Don't worry. I'll put you somewhere in decent. Uh, put you here. Ooh. Here. I'm between here and here or here. I'll put you here. I'll put you here. No. I gotta put you here. I gotta put you here. You had way more of a personality, way more of a character story than Tails, and you're also responsible for Sven's evil upbringing. So good job. No, but she was interesting. Obviously, I liked her because I love the characters where I do a spin, where it's not like this is how characters normally act. So it was just like a spin on the character. And also Lemmy, I forgot to mention, was also a spin because originally, yeah, he was the guy who was obsessed with balls, but then he turned more to like literally. Okay, so Kaden did really well with his characters. I'm not doing really his mixing his personality with the characters, which he improvs a lot. So I thought he was gonna mix his personality. So like with Abitua, I thought it was good. Like he didn't. It was just a Nigerian cop who just just talked a lot. It was just had like a thick accent, and then with um, Helpy, he was a drug addict who just was obsessed with smelling video games. With US Snake, he was just the American racist. But with Levy, it's like a character where it's like his personality, where it's like Keaton's personality, but also his personality. So it's like Levy had his own personality, but it was also a mix. Come back now, guys. Give me a second. My internet went out, so yeah, we'll finish the tier list. Don't worry. And then I'll have to edit the two VODs together for tomorrow. VOD. I really want my shit. There we go. Is it working? Are we good? Are we good? Yep, we're good, guys. Okay. Now we can get back to the tier list. So yeah, I did Funtime Foxy there. Obviously, sorry that The stream ended, but we're almost done. We're almost done. We only got 2, 4, 6 left. So yeah, next we got Jumpman. So if you don't know, Jumpman was actually voiced by both Caden and Gavin. Actually, both of them voiced Jumpman, I believe. And where am I gonna put him, guys? He was an okay character. He was okay. You're funny. I'll put him there because he was a bit funny. So the video I remember the most in was the one Caden voiced him in, which was Luigi. I believe, what was it? Luigi Gets Money, something like that. And yeah, I remember Caden voicing him in that. And he was a decent character, to be fair. He was a decent character, obviously. I did a different thing there, which I really liked, where I made so Jumpman was the original name for Mario with the Donkey Kong series, but I saw this theory by I think his name was Connor Waffle, maybe. And basically, he said the theory was that Jumpman is actually Mario's father, and Pauline from Super Mario, what was it, Super Mario Odyssey, is actually his long lost sister. Which, if you want to go check out that theory, I would suggest you do. I'm pretty sure all you need to search up is Jumpman Mario Dad or something like that. So yeah, I really liked what I did there with Jumpman, and yeah, that's why he's a meh character. Okay, next we got Wadio. Where are you going? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the unspeakable. The unspeakable. I just said unspeakable. I'm gonna put you in between them. Cause, oh, bro, it's so hard because I think Abidru is so funny. It's just the lack of videos. I can't put him with these guys who've been in, like, he is the only person in this list who has been in not a lot of videos. But still, he's been in, like, he must have been in more than him. He's only been in 3. Which videos was he in? So, he was in 3 Attack of Sven episodes, I believe. He was in the one where he got teach, the one where he was. Oh no, he was in 2. No, yeah, he was in 3. He was in 3 Attack of Sven videos. Then he was in 2, maybe 2 video. I think 3 videos, 2 to 3 videos for Burnout Adventures. We'll say 2, but I'm pretty sure he was in way more than that. So that's 7 videos he was in, where he's only been in 3. So yeah, all these people have been in at least 7 videos. So yeah, Wario, good character, not as good as Waluigi, but yeah, kind of a basic Wario character. But he had his moments. He had Wario's boxing fight. I believe that was the last solo Wario video I made. Where he fought Joy Mayweather. That was just a joke parody of Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. So yeah, I remember that video very well. I got copyrighted for down like that on that video, which I remember very fondly. And yeah, he was kind of a basic Wario a bit, but he had his moments, as I just said twice. So not as good as these characters, but he's still okay. Next, we got Dry Bowser Jr. So we called him Dry. He was Sven's child, but then he's like the opposite of Sven if you think about it. Because Sven Foxy, who's a good guy, had Sven, who turned evil, and then Sven had Dry Bowser Jr., who turned good. It's kind of funny. So how he turned good is he just became friends with Bowser Jr. after being demanded to kill him. But I think he's an interesting one because he wants to help Junior, but he also doesn't want to kill his father. He also doesn't want to hurt because he thinks Sven is his father since Sven brought him to the world and shit. Yeah, and here's a little fun fact for you. In the ending, I believe it was going to be Dry Bowser Jr. who ends up. So what was it going to be? I think it was going to be Sven. So Eggman actually helps Dry Bowser Jr. So Sven was about to kill him, but Eggman helps him escape. He still works with Sven, but he helps him escape, so he could be like, "Don't worry," because Eggman lives on the sun as well. So because he also helped bring Dry Bowser Jr. to life. So I think that's something. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then yeah, he's an interesting character. He's very interesting. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him here because I think all these characters have way better development or just way better characters in general. So yeah, I'm gonna put him here. Decent. Yeah, that's a good place for him. Twisted Foxy. This guy, I totally forgot. I abandoned this guy so much. He was in a couple videos. I remember he was in. He's the one what the hell? He's the one who ordered Funtime Foxy to marry, I think, Twisted Freddy. Maybe somebody else. That's another video. Twisted Freddy was another one. So that's the only video I remember 100% with Twisted. But I remember he was. I remember he was decent. I remember he was kind of funny. I forgot his voice. Actually, I think his voice was like, "Hello, it's me, Twisted." No, they couldn't. It was distorted. But yeah, he turned from a serious character to a comedy character, which is kind of fun. But yeah, he's just back up, and he kind of just stopped being in the videos after a period of time. So I'm gonna have to put him trash. I'll put him very bottom of this because at least he like had a bit of character development. I guess he had way more videos than everybody down here. He was a bit better, but yeah, he wasn't like he wasn't in the Crazy Foxy, Tails, Eddard, Funtime Foxy. He wasn't in like that group. He was in that group, but he was like a side character in that group, if that makes sense. Where Eddard, Crazy Foxy, Tails, and Funtime Foxy, those were like the main characters. Where Twisted was just kind of there. So yeah. Speaking of Foxy, the second last character we have is Crazy Foxy. It's me, Crazy Foxy. Crazy Foxy. I really enjoy this character. I think his voice is cool. I think his name is like Neon Foxy or something, but I made him crazy because of his colors. I like this character a lot, you know. I'm gonna put you here. Crazy Foxy, very interesting. He was in quite a few videos. He and Tails had a rivalry. Him, Tails, Ennard were like the three people who hung out the most, I guess. Yeah, I liked him as a character a lot. I liked his voice. I liked his comedy style. I liked how, and yeah, like if I did a twist on Funtime Foxy, I definitely did a twist on Crazy Foxy, because Funtime Foxy is like she's usually like the wife of Foxy, but I made her Tails' wife. But then with Crazy Foxy, I did a different take where I made it where it's like her brother and shit. So yeah, Crazy Foxy is a dope character. It's me, Crazy Foxy, Crazy Foxy. One of my favorite videos to this day is Foxy Moves In or something like that. It's basically the one where Caden's characters, plush characters from FNAF, move in with uh what the fuck is its name? Caden's characters in FNAF move in with um my characters. I really like the video. I really like the Funtime Foxy portion where we made this gross ass meal. I actually laughed to this day at one of the lines that Caden said. To be fair, Caden is a funny guy in these videos. Yeah, Crazy Foxy is better than I spell. The final character. Hey, I am Luigi, and this is my rap. So, dude, up, baby. I think. So, first of all, he goes there. But Luigi, in my opinion, is the most iconic character in my series. Now, depending how you look at it, you could probably look at it where it's like, oh, Mario. Where did I put Mario? Somewhere here. You could think about it like, oh, Mario's the most iconic. Nah, bro, it's him. Okay, I just realized I made it. Okay, I think. Yeah, no. I think Mario's not a character were there. But yeah, Luigi, very big twist on Luigi, where he's usually the Mario, where I made him a Luigi. He's like the badass character. Also, he was in a lot of the serious ones, I believe. He was in Luigi versus Pac-Man, which was the first series, the first like serious like drama plush video series I made. And he was also in The Attack of Sven. So I think Luigi was a really good character. I really enjoyed him. I think I made the most videos with Luigi, actually, if I'm thinking. Luigi Jr. are the people I made the most videos with. Probably Luigi, but I don't know. But Luigi was such a fun character. He was obviously I would say the face of my series, honestly. I would say he was one of my favorite characters to play. I always thought his videos were fun, and yeah, he was sick. He's the best character. He's legit the best mouthbone character. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching the streams. Yeah, that's my tier list. So all the characters. So tweet at me or on your IG story at me if your tier list of my characters. Obviously, none were in the I don't know pile because yeah, I think I was very I think I was a bit unbiased, to be fair, because I did put character. Because if I was being unbiased, all the characters would be decent, better than Mo, greatest character. I think I had a lot. I think I had like 4 characters before that were in trash. Or now I have a bunch of characters who are in trash. So thank me, guys. So yeah, this is the stream. I will have to put both of the clips together and then upload the VOD on. I'm posting the VOD tomorrow. I can't be asked to post it the same day as I posted the No Cure tier list. So yeah, back-to-back videos, guys, and they're both tier lists, which is pretty dope. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this stream. Yeah, I really do enjoy streaming. I'm gonna try to do the RDPM world again eventually. I'm gonna try to get because I'm playing a lot of God of War right now, and trust me, I it's better if I don't stream it. I'll barely talk if I stream it. So yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for watching again. Make sure to like, or not like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow, subscribe to the VOD will be up tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye. Bye.